Hey guys, we have a really big one, Shadow Fiend, right? Everybody knows them, everybody played them at least once to see how it is. Uh, Mid hero, of course. I'll be doing the physical damage build. I'm not gonna do the magic one. Uh, it's also one reason for that is I just think this is much more consistent, much better for this hero with the whole team. Uh, might do the magic one in the future, but for now just gonna do this one. So this is something, let's say, that my build would look like finished. There can be a lot of changes made, really a lot of items that can work with this hero, so you can just pick and choose. So I'm kind of gonna present all of them so you can decide how you want to make yours. But yeah, Shadow Fiend, even though I'm playing the whole DPS build, right, physical damage, I still go for travel. Travel is just kind of gives you a lot of options to farm further. It kind of goes with the whole shadow race thing, where you kind of spend your mana. You can quickly go to base, get the full mana back, come back to fight or to push lanes. These skills kind of make you into a really great, combined with the free damage from the souls, right? You just get like 3 nice spells, a lot of damage for free for each souls, for each creep you kill or hero. It can be like this great pushing machine as well. So you're just being able to hop any lane, plus go to base when you need, jump into fights, nuke. He can just, whatever build you go, he can still nuke with spells no matter what, right? There's 4 spells for him to nuke with. So yeah, travel, I just like getting travel as first. Really just boots into travel. You're mid with Shadow Fiend. Once you clear the mid lane instead of wave, before the next wave comes, you can just take your spells, go to the side, just up from the tower. This like tower is like, yeah, tower is there. Camp is like here. Quickly clear the camp with raises if you want, or with the basic damage is fine. Go back to farming mid, and yeah, just get travel and do stuff around the map, right? Gank, push, a lot of options. So I just always get this. Now, second item, I usually get Shadow Blade into Silver Edge. I just like rushing that one. Works great because you can just do the whole invisibility ult thing. So early game they might not ward certain parts, they might be farming a solo in the jungle somewhere. Whatever the reason is, you can just jump with invisibility, blast them with ult, they get feared, blast them with the spells, keep attacking. It's gonna go off the cooldown really quickly, as you can see. You can escape with it. Great proc for crit, like when you attack you get the crit proc with the huge bonus damage, breaks any passives, right? So maybe there's early Phantom Assassin, you can just delete her with this no matter what. If you don't have spells, you miss with spells. This hero gets a lot of early stuff that he would use anyways, right? At any point. That doesn't have to be the thing, of course. This can be the thing. So, like I said, a lot of options. You can just get Mask of Madness. Trying to fight somebody with a lot of attack speed, plus a huge damage from the souls, you can't really stand there and fight Shadow Fiend. That's the problem, right? One-on-one with just like a pure physical damage, you can't win. You can't win at all. You're just gonna get overwhelmed because of the whole soul collected soul damage, right? So that's why people like this. That's why we can make this. Yeah, completely fine. I just go with this. There's also one item that you can think about. You can save you can of course play around with Silver Edge as well. There's also Desolator as an option, early item. Right, you would get something like Desolator combined with Mask. So extra damage, but most importantly, the passive spell that reduces armor by 7. So you have 7 here, and this also gives you 6. So that is minus 13 armor combined with a big attack speed, bonus damage, right? Desolator also gets stronger each time you kill somebody. You can get how much is it? 2 damage. So yeah, so this should be like plus 20 damage into 70. So you can see how that can get synerged, right? But I kind of play a bit slower in the beginning and then kind of go harder later on. I kind of rely more on like element of surprise and kind of spells, play with that. Just push and farm. don't necessarily have to go immediately for kills in that way, right? You can just do some other things. So I would have my boots. I would just rush the Silver Edge, especially if I have a nice farm mid, if I can even kill people. Next one, I would just get Black King immediately. So, you know, sometimes they know when you're moving in this, they warded, or they can just interrupt you in any way. This takes time to cast. It takes time. It's not that easy to get it going. They can do a bunch of stuff. They can hex you, stun you, and kill you, or just run away. So having Black King as an extra option, and also just enabling you to attack after you press it, it's a pretty great thing. Like, so this gives fear, right? You can fear people. When they feared, you just kind of blast them with raises. When they get out of raises, you can press this and chase them. If they want to face, you can also press this and continue fighting them. It's kind of like another tool to just be a hero that doesn't have to move anywhere, and they have to run away from you every time. That's pretty much what this gives you. And yeah, also gives you free ult. The only thing that goes through bash is through Black King bar is bash. So only if there's somebody, maybe like a Spirit Breaker, can cancel you through this anyways. Faceless Void, so here, or anybody that makes a basher as an item. But otherwise, when you press Black King, you can immediately release this, no problem. So yeah, this would be something that I would get. At this point, you can even get a shard if you want. Shard also gives you it gives you crit per kill, but also fears the target. So when you hit them and get the crit and also fear kind of gives that extra time for you to keep hitting them until they can really regain control of the hero. So it's like, it's a really nice, it's right clickable. It's just like another nice tool with a low cooldown for extra damage and fear, right? This can also be like used as a interrupt tool. If there's any hero that does channeling, maybe does like Crystal Maiden, Witch Doctor, if you can see them and you can attack them with shard, you immediately interrupt them with the fear effect. Fear is really short, but it's still a good way, right? So when you get this, whether you want to get shard or not, or did you go with the combo of Mask and Desolator, however you want, even with this combo, you would still need Black King at the end of those, right? Because all of this attack speed and damage is great, you need to be able to attack. So Black King will always stay, however you want to go. When I have this in line, next I would just take care of Satanic. I would get Mask, get extra health from the axe, combine it honestly into big lifesteal. It doesn't have to be strictly this crazy damage and attack speed, but boost on the hero. You don't have to go this because you get free damage from this. There's crits also in this, and some attack speed, some utility. A lot of spells to nuke anyways. You can kind of, you know, branch out, spread a bit, get a bit of all of the good stuff, you know, instead of just box into one. But yeah, again, it just depends on your playstyle. I just like getting Black King Edge and then just getting Satanic, and I kind of feel covered, really, you know, to do anything I want. If I want to escape, if I want to blast ult from this, or maybe with this, maybe they get me low even through this, I can just heal back, especially with the crits. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do, really. So yeah, after this I would probably jump into something like Butterfly, but kind of depends who's on the other side, right? If I'm having trouble with if somehow they take like too much damage in any way they can't really deal with, even with Satanic build early, there's kind of some other options you can go with. Manta Style can be a great item to block any silence or incoming stuns, or, you know, this is one of the strongest heroes to use Manta actually. His illusions are going to be really buffed. So one great hero to think about, Manta, but yeah, it can be Skadi. You can go a bit slower, get Skadi, some nice slows and stats, right? Bit of also occasional fear. There's also Pike. For Shadow Fiend, I just never make Pike. I don't know why. I never make Dragonlance, I never make Pike. I'm kind of always close enough to attack anyways, and for escape I kind of have all of these plus Titanic, so I kind of skip on tend to skip on this a lot. I never really make this. But yeah, that can be like anything, right? Anything you want. This is something that's can be look it kind of can look kind of weird with this already, but it's just another nice damage boost plus the crits. Especially if you went like something like Butterfly here, you can end it with Daedalus. You can make Daedalus early if you want, earlier maybe for this slot. But yeah, Shadow Fiend is not that much about all of the like stack damage. He has his own damage. You just get something like Blacking so you can attack, and it's much more about positioning yourself where you can get a lot of value from ult. The thing with this spell is it's really kind of weird. You have to stay really on top of a hero to do the max damage, but you can one shot any hero like that, right? I mean, I guess not the nasty offlanders, but usually this can one shot people. This can really one shot people. If it doesn't one shot them, it's gonna leave them in the range of 1 raise max or 2 raises. So if you're close enough, this gets you killed already. So that's why I kind of go with like a sort of mixed build and not just one side. You can kill people with this, keep people with this, you know, just attack him out of anywhere. They can see you, you just attack him, you blast and keep attacking. They like try to attack you back, you pop the Blacking, just press the soul. You know, there's just a lot of ways to do stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much Shadow Fiend. Not much to say really. You're gonna play me, try to use if you can't really get close, try to use your spells to farm. You can kind of set up creeps if you can't really stay there for last hit or they kind of keep you back. You can kind of set, one is going to be set by the wave, and you can set the other creep, so you at least get 2 creeps farm at the same time with 1 spell. You can kind of get them with a couple of hits on the other creep to just keep them low enough so when you blast with the spell they both die. So you can kind of practice with that and just use your travel. You can travel to the jungle if you want and just clear jungle a bit, come back mid, gank. Just a lot of possibilities. Always get travel. And yeah, that's it. Get your shard. Shard is a great upgrade. Scepter, of course, is for that another version. For the magic version, it would be looking a lot different. There would be this. There would be Arcane Blink. There would be what's it called? Refresher as well. Yeah. Also, one item that I kind of completely forgot about. Blink. Anyways, if you feel like you need Blink, I completely forgot about Blink. Get Blink if you need it. I kind of move around efficiently enough, and I kind of feel I have enough stuff to get where I need to get. But doing something like this is also pretty great. Right? It's kind of slower version. With Blink, you can just pop your Blacking, blink in the middle of a fight, do the ult. Again, it just kind of depends. You can upgrade this, so you're playing a physical, but you can upgrade this to Swift Blink if you want. Yeah, like it doesn't have to be Butterfly there or this or whatever. It can just be Blink. Blacking Bar and Satanic is what you will need always. So make those, your boots will be 3rd slot, and then yeah, mix however you want. Take a look at the enemy team and see. I can usually get away without playing Blink, usually. That's why I kind of completely forgot to mention it, but yeah, Blink is always an option there if you need it. It's some extra gold that you need to farm, but yeah, especially goes well with this, you can just keep getting away. So yeah, that would be it. Talent trees, attack speed, of course, there's nothing else. Second one just takes shadow raise damage. You're not playing the magic version, but still it's a shadow raise damage on all of these, right? So it's not 100, it's effectively 300, right? 300 bonus damage. So I would just take these. This is nice, but it's buildings. You need to be near the buildings. You need to attack buildings. This is the immediate benefit. Third one, of course, 3 damage per soul. It's gonna buff all of the damage that you has for each soul. It's gonna give you +3. You can carry 20 souls, so that's like 60 more damage, right? Basically, your Desolator for free almost, or let's just say Battle Fury, even though I never make Battle Fury. But yeah, you take that, and last one I just take armor. The left one is for the magical build. I think almost magic build. I just take armor 4, and you have 7 here, -11. If you made Desolator, it's -17. Like you see, I'm level 16, I'm 13 armor. This was reduced by 17. Right? I'm gonna get more armor, of course, as the game goes on, but you can see -17 is gonna hurt anybody. There's not a single person again that's not gonna feel -17 on their armor. So yeah, take armor anyways, whether I make the Desolator or not. But another just reason, if you wanna go Desolator, this kind of stacks nicely, right, with the whole team. So yeah, just pick and choose. Go however you want. Think about Manta. Manta is almost always forgotten, but just another great way. More damage can save you a lot of times. Maybe there's something with Blackie, maybe there's something with Blink with this. Anyways, this is gonna save you no matter what. You're gonna have something off the cooldown for you to use. So yeah, that would be Shadow Fiend, and yeah, have fun with you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.